迷子になって自分のことさえもわからなくなってたんだ思い出して心走り出したあの気持ち未来は誰のものでもなくこの手の中にこうしてまた作って何度も生ま
Alright, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to USC 2020, where we're featuring the tied earliest match in the history of the tournament. Between Texas and Illinois. (9 a.m. for our West Coast compatriots. I'm actually not tired. Like, I slept fine last night, but I haven't finished my coffee, so we're still kind of working on that whole wake up process here. I haven't really talked much this morning, so my voice is still pretty out of it, but we'll get it together. So yeah, as we said, Texas, Illinois rescheduling from yesterday evening until this morning in a match time that we have not seen in USC since 2017. I believe there were 2 matches back then that were at 16 UTC. There haven't been any since then. 2018, 2019, the earliest match times were at 17 UTC, and even those were pretty rare. Most of these teams preferring to play in late afternoon into the evening and even late night for some players. Shoutouts to 5 UTC, Illinois versus SoCal 2018. But I guess this will be good for all of our European fans of the USA States Cup. Strictly speaking, this is not a morning match. If you're from the Eastern time zone, it is an afternoon match, technically. But only technically, because I'm sure for most of us this feels like morning.
It feels like morning.
Especially
when you wake up at times.
Welcome to Chillier Pair, who woke up at approximately 11:55.
Was not expecting that today. You know what? I popped awake for some reason, and I checked my phone to see what time it was. And I saw 11:55, and all I saw at the top of my notifications was USA States Cup is now live, and I scrolled down, and it's T1G in the chat going, "Oh no, where is at Chillier Pair?" And I hopped out of bed, turned on my computer, and here we are. So it's all about it. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. This is the earliest match this year by, I think, 3 hours. I don't think we've had a match earlier than 19 UTC this year, if memory serves. There may have been one at 18, but I don't think there was a 17 for sure.
Yeah, this is really early for 16 UTC, which is kind of surprising, but both of these teams are within the -4, -3 time zone, so it's not that bad.
-5?
Yeah, -4, -5. I'm totally just losing it.
Chillier's East fucking Coast out of it.
It's all right.
I believe both these teams are UTC -5, so it's 11 a.m. for both of them. And apparently Woe is saying that the person that they rescheduled this for isn't actually here. I don't know who that was. I wasn't. So it's not any of these 3, and it's not Holy Pete. So that means it's either Ranny or Vinswag, but I'm not sure which of them it is.
I wonder if it's I don't know.
Because the word was that Randy was going to be playing today, so I'm not sure if that means that they're no longer going to be playing today or if it's for Vince. But we'll find out.
That would be disappointing. That'd be disappointing. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, and I think Texas was already on the stronger team in this matchup, so losing anyone for Illinois is pretty bad.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting match for both of these teams here. But this pool has proven to give a lot of teams some trouble, even that are confident in what they're doing, and Texas unfortunately had to go up against Illinois, arguably the strongest team in the tournament right now. So they're down in losers bracket by chance of the bracket, unfortunately.
And by Illinois, you mean Ohio?
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be Chillier Pair's freaking frontal lobe this morning.
Translator or something.
Yeah. Shoot, I can never remember. There's Wernicke's area and there's Broca's area, and one of them is for they're the 2 different regions of the brain that deal with speech, and one of them is like speech making sense, and the other one is being able to interpret speech properly. And I can't remember which is which.
That part of the brain is off for me, but everything else is on. And then for T1G, that part is on, but everything else is off. So we're just gonna like roll with it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I did plenty of this for Suiji. I've had a lot of matches at 10 a.m. for Suiji my time, so I was pretty used to it for a while, and now I'm just not anymore. Like my waking up is limited to work. The only reason I get up before about 11 o'clock is to go to work.
Yeah, that's basically like, all right, 6 o'clock in the morning, opening the door, leaving the house, and we're just gonna deal with it.
My brain. Oh my god, we're doing this again. Let's go.
Oh
Holy moly.
yes.
All right, let me turn it down. Okay. This is really loud. Well, it's time to game. Early in the morning.
I'm listening to this at full volume.
100% in-game
This
volume.
is gonna 100% in-game volume. Client 0, 100% sound volume.
I'm not prepared.
This is all unironically coming from Kanyo's game in the top left, because that's where sound comes from.
I don't know why they made it work that way. But
Yeah, I don't know why it's top left. Why can't you select which one sound comes from?
fellas, are you ready to game? Get out the rye bread and the mustard. It's a grand salami. So unfortunately, this is the NFL theme, which that would not really be relevant to because there are no grand slams in football.
Yeah, no.
I wish it were football season, man. The weather outside feels like football season.
The weather outside feels like football season for you there?
Yeah, it's 60 degrees and raining. It feels like
Oh.
it feels like early autumn.
Yeah, that's your September, October right there. Oh, and all right. Hey, what's up, Idkey?
Kidkey's face just all up in that frame, or should I say,
Yeah, really.
back say 2.
Backseat
What a
2.
terrible.
It is 84 and sunny here, dude. I don't know what's happening.
Idkey. Idkey says he has taken over the stream. True, we've got 6 Idkeys plus the one in chat. Insane.
Wowie just hit that slider.
It's a Wowie.
It's a Wowie.
You know,
map.
instead of white doable, we should just say Wowie doable.
Wait,
he's hitting these.
He's hitting. He's actually
just cheesing
moving
those
his cursor
sliders.
to the center. Oh my god, this is genetics.
I mean, he did map this, so like he knows.
Yeah.
Can be. Oh,
Your
I can be your
Angel.
He's gonna. Oh, he actually wrote Angel. I was expecting Angle.
Devil.
Or
your
that's really funny.
devil. Alright, Wowie.
Wowie has provided us all the entertainment we need this morning. Thank you.
Thank you for everything. We appreciate you. There's 603,000 score on this map that lasted all of a minute and no, I don't know how long this was total. 40 something seconds.
Yeah, it's the total length is 1 minute and 14 seconds, but there's only
Oh, he chokes! He choked!
there's only actually like what 80 objects.
Oh wow.
Well,
And
89%
3/4
accuracy for 649k. That's like unironically a really good score on that ship map.
It really is. That's ridiculous. Wowie, all 80 objects, 60 of which are slider ticks. No.
Sag. Wowie chokes. Sag.
Sag.
All right.
Please get some Sages in chat.
I did enable Sag, so
Yes.
to get some Sag in the chat. Good. Shoutouts to quantum physics for being the reason I know what Sag is. My new favorite League streamer / YouTube content creator.
Yeah, someone sent me Sag the other day. I don't remember what the context was, but
I don't
it
have
probably could have been after last night.
I don't have Discord Nitro, so I can't use it on Discord. I can paste the image, but I can't actually use the emote. We're I guess getting into bans and
Imagine not having Discord Nitro.
yeah, well, I'm cheap. What can I say? I don't need
What
to be as cheap as I
What
am,
can you say?
but I am. What more
Well,
can you do? Hey, you should buy
what
me.
more
You should buy
can
me,
he do?
you should buy me Discord Nitro.
What'd you say?
You said you should buy me Discord Nitro.
What'd you say? Check DMs. What'd
Oh
you say?
my god, did you? You did. You did.
Check DMs. What'd you say?
Oh my god, you motherfucker.
It was before you even said it. It was before he even said it.
I don't have
And I did
Sag in any server. Yes, I do. Okay, we're good. Sag,
Now he has Sag.
Sag. Shoutouts to
Ladies
Chili
and gentlemen,
Repair.
he has
Shoutouts to
Sag.
Chili Repair for just gifting me Discord Nitro so I can post Sag.
That's what it's all about.
I love Chili Repair. He's my one true love.
This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta take care of your mans.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about being your man.
I don't know. This is too. I don't know. Would you rather be my woman's?
True. I guess that's
True.
fair. Any truers in chat? Yo, they're actually banning stuff, by the way. I don't know if we're paying attention to that happening.
I wasn't ad rep, so I just assumed
I
we're
think,
just sitting here.
You're here. I'm gonna make you a lobby. You're ad ref, I believe, because you weren't you weren't
sweet.
online, so should be good now. Just join that and join back. So
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
Texas banned Nomad 4. I don't know why. Illinois banned DT3. I think I do know why. Actually, they have Parakeet and Wowie. I feel like they should be able to play that. Okay, Wowie's gotten a lot better at speed, and Lalzip has actually
They'll
been playing
definitely
speed well
fine.
too. But I don't know. I wonder if they're.
DT3.
I would have banned
I don't
DT2
know.
over DT3 if I were Illinois. I think, but maybe they're gonna ban both.
Yeah, DT2 would have been definitely more consistency based for Texas. I've seen DT3 banned by a lot of teams that feel like they have the DT disadvantage, which I guess is smart, but I still don't think it's like the stereotypical DT team map.
Waiting now on Texas second ban. Fremont 1. Interesting. That's
Not what I expected.
Kiri Kigaku Shoujo Toshonen no Uta. Garden and AK-74's Jabberwocky Extra. That is a name and a half. I'm really interested by the Texas bans because they didn't ban any of the stuff I would expect you to ban against Illinois. Like, they didn't ban Nomad 6, they didn't ban Hidden 1, Hidden 2, or Hidden 3. They didn't ban Fremod 3. And Illinois is going to ban both of the higher BPM DT maps, so that is a DT2 ban. Kind of expected that after the 3 first ban.
Yeah. Oh, what did Texas's first ban was what? Nomad 3?
4.
4? Okay.
Yeah, so
that makes
Illinois
sense.
literally has every pick you would expect them to want. Like, they have Nomad 3 and 6. They have the entire hidden pool. They have Fremod 3. Like, they have literally everything that they could possibly want in this pool still available to them.
Yeah.
I don't think that they would have prioritized Fremod 1 or Nomad 4 all that high.
It's a little bit interesting from Texas, and I'm going to be honest, given this pool, I imagine Illinois has a very high chance of probably going for DT4 as well.
Yes, yeah, I can agree with that for sure.
With Parakeet this year and Wowie kind of rocking those type of maps.
Now, of course, the curiosity for me is which player is going to be missing from Illinois and how that will
King
affect
of
their strategy.
Lions.
Yeah, so Hidden 1, I totally expected that to come out for
Yes.
Illinois at some point in this match, so it's the first pick. The tech consistency Hidden and Illinois, I mean, those just go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, the King of Lions extra div does kind of throw a lot of people off because the top div of King of Lions is very, very much a speed map, like, comparatively. And extra kind of brings it down to, like, the kiddie playground comparatively. So we're going to see a lot better plays on this than you'd expect. But it's also slider breakable as heck. So I don't know what we're actually going to see from a lot of these players here. I would not be surprised if we saw like 2 FCs on this.
And this is a
Personally.
map that I don't actually think we've seen yet. It has not been on stream, at the very least. I don't think it was played in SoCal or in NorCal versus Stateless either.
Yeah,
So
it
this will be
wasn't.
the first time for this one.
I don't know. But this is like we mentioned, it is a pick we expected to see from Illinois, but at the same time, not really. Like, this is probably not the #1 hidden pick that I would have expected Illinois to come out with. And to be honest, I feel like this is them just getting this one out of the way early because this holds the most RNG for them in terms of the hidden pool and all these other kind of non-mechanics maps. This is a very mechanics hidden. Like, this is all about the hitting the streams and the sliders. It's basically... It kind of feels like a No Mod 1 sometimes, but it's not.
Well, we're gonna get to find out, and we're gonna get to see Apraxia hidden? First map? Apraxia hidden? First map? Let's go.
All right, then let's see what we have here. Illinois is running with the same lineup that they were running with in the warm-up, so Woey, Lulzup, and Parakeet.
That makes me think that Ranny's not here. And that's who was going to be playing, because I'm pretty sure Ranny would have been in for this.
Yeah, I don't think Parakeet is their #1 hidden player, so...
Parakeet's got we know, a really high skill cap, so we'll see.
He does.
This could go okay for him, although he can't act this intro, apparently.
Yeah, this is actually really weird. He's dropping a lot of hundreds on the ends of the sliders. He's not even clicking late, per se, you know, with the whole score V2, click late or early on the slider, get 100, but he's actually, like, leaving them early, and he's the first one to miss before the bus slider.
A lot of map, though. This one's super long, a lot of combo. Meanwhile, Apraxia holding the SS for Texas still. So, Apraxia hidden is apparently, like, this is the glorious world in which we have woken today.
Honestly, I'm not too surprised. I think, like, you know, I'll, whatever, leak it, the conversations in my team chat last night, but this is the type of hidden map that if you can even, like, remotely play this game without approach circles, this is a very, very easy hidden, comparatively to most of the other ones. Apraxia does slider break, but at AR 9.5 and CS 4.2, this is about as comfortable as you're gonna get for a hidden in, you know, in terms of reading. So I feel like most players that we're seeing on hidden, that we wouldn't normally see, we're gonna be seeing play this map just because of the way it plays through.
But for now, though, we do have Woey and Lulzup on the FCs still. Pizza Lover's the only FC for Texas. That is a break from Parakeet, but he had traded with Minwoo earlier on. They both broke at that same spot. Minwoo back on his game. So he's going to go over to Texas here, I believe. Accuracy leaving a little something to be desired for a lot of these players. 94% Parakeet, 96% Minwoo, 93% Pizza Lovers. And Parakeet with another break. Yeah, Woey is just doing Woey, but... Ooh, oh, that's a break from Lulzup. Well, there goes Illinois.
Yeah.
He breaks from Texas, because this is going to go right back over pretty quickly.
We've seen this in a couple of matches. Oh, but there goes Pizza Lover, so this is going to be a little bit closer now. Oh, and Minwoo and Lulzup!
Okay, so now it's just Woey versus the world. Woey versus
Pizza Lovers didn't break.
Okay, so it's Woey versus Pizza Lovers and Parakeet versus Apraxia. Apraxia does have the combo and accuracy advantage over Parakeet. Woey, of course, with the accuracy advantage over Pizza Lovers by 6%. So those two really putting their teams on their backs, respectively. Woey has almost 100,000 point lead over Pizza Lovers, despite both of them holding FCs.
Yeah, this is absolutely crazy. Apraxia, unfortunately, with only one slider break, could be matching Woey right now, but kind of let that slip. There's about a quarter of the map left, and this is really going to come down to whether or not Parakeet's able to hold his own at the end here. Lulzup's got to spend the entire rest of the map building combo.
Lulzup is
Minwoo.
Yeah, Lulzup's dead even.
Woey!
Oh, Woey breaks!
Woey? Gaucho?
Wow.
Woey actually just wiggled that stream, by the way. Woey genuinely wiggled that and didn't cheese it. And he misses again. Woey, okay, Minwoo breaks, but that doesn't matter at all because Apraxia and Pizza Lovers are both above 1,000 combo.
And Woey has just forgotten how to play the game. And Lulzup breaking as well. This is basically over now. Pizza's still holding the FC and Apraxia with an 1100 count. Parakeet breaks, that's it.
Illinois is gone. This was a very, you know, I said it before, but this is the pick that really held the most RNG for Illinois because this is the most, like, non-hidden-esque hidden pick. Pizza Lovers does drop his FC at the end, but it doesn't matter at all. Apraxia is still holding combo up to that first slider break with one of the highest actually now the highest accuracy in the lobby by a fair amount. So, you know, this is the hidden map that is not for hidden players necessarily. This is the one that, you know, your average like tournament everyday all-rounder can play. And Woey with an unfortunate miss, Lulzup and Parakeet not quite able to match up with Woey, but at the same time, it wouldn't have really mattered with Pizza Lovers and Apraxia both at almost 800,000 score. 2 S ranks for Texas and an A rank from Minwoo, who had a little bit of trouble at the beginning of the map, but kind of fell into comfortability in the end. But Texas taking the first pick against Illinois on their own pick, so they're going to be able to go into this second one very confident. And given the lineup of some maps on this pool, I would be surprised if Texas doesn't have a strong pick going out into the second one. I'm sure they've probably planned for this and kind of made sure they have everything all set. But we're going to need to see a break point from Illinois already for them to get back in.
And I mean, it's like you said, you know, that was the least Illinois favored of the picks that they had available to them. I really would have expected like maybe an AR8 pick or one of the more gimmicky type of maps, something like a Labyrinth of Darkness or a Wake Up While Sleeping or even Proof of the Existence over King of Lions, which was much more mechanics oriented. Now they're going to kind of try to pay the price here. Now Texas has their first pick, which I suspect might be Corona. I could see it being Corona. Illinois double banning DT. You know, you can see Texas picking the one of the 2 remaining DTs that I think is a little more favored to them. But I could also see Texas going for an aim map. You could see a Nomad 1 or a Hard Rock 1 because they do have, you've got Minwoo, you've got Pizza Lovers, maybe Dual Akira. You know, you've got some options for players who are really good at the aim stuff as well, which is not, I don't think, the major Illinois skill set. And it's going to be DT1 though, so that is one of the expected possible picks to come out. So Corona, our fastest of the 2 remaining DTs, faster, I guess I should say. Pretty moderate length, 2 minutes 36 seconds for DT. And it's mechanics. It's how fast can you burst stuff, or how well can you burst stuff, I guess. Which some people can do and some people can't.
Yeah, basically, you know, this is, I'm pretty sure, the DT map in this pool with the highest FC rate out of all of them. So I don't know if it's the length or if it's the style or what it is about it. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure that I would have predicted that this would have been one of the highest scoring DTs given the way that the doubles feel, but
all right. Looks like we're already set here. We've got Apraxia, Minwoo, Abraham against Woey, Lulzup, Parakeet. So, Illinois, no Vince, no Ranny? Question mark emoji. G left ping for the League of Legends players out there. Just a little question mark ping. Pretty unfortunate for Illinois. They are apparently missing people, especially when they rescheduled for them. But this is an Apraxia map. It's also a Parakeet map.
it is,
I think it's more an Apraxia map than a Parakeet map, though.
definitely an Apraxia map. Apraxia will dominate Parakeet's accuracy on
Yeah,
this.
the aim requirement on this is not really all that high. It's much more about your kind of finger control. And Apraxia is going to put that to good work because this is absolutely his skill set.
This is a speed player map. This is not a 10.3 DT player.
Yeah.
Abraham R does break early.
Apraxia is still holding the SS for now. 3-way FC on Illinois still alive, so they should be able to take the lead here, but it'll be very close. Oh, Minwoo with the break
Never
as well.
mind. Not close at all.
Kind of surprised to see Minwoo in on this. I don't know who else it would have been, though.
Yeah, true. I don't know if Texas has, like, the best of DT lineups out of most teams in this tournament. And, you know, granted, I guess we wouldn't really say that about Illinois as well. They do have Lulzup and Woey, but I feel like Woey falls more into older DT. Oh, there goes Lulza.
Lulza and Parakeet both breaking, so combo advantage to Texas.
Parakeet was Bancho, I think.
Oh, was it? Okay.
It might be. His combo popped right back for me after he broke,
Okay.
so yeah, there it is.
Yeah, so it was a Bancho miss for Parakeet. So 2 to 1, but Texas with some decent backup combo if Illinois finds another break, and Apraxia still with that really, really strong accuracy up at 99.7.
Yeah, he's the one that is keeping this very close for Texas. And Wooey and Parakeet both break.
Right.
That's Illinois gone again.
Well, Texas just won the map. Good job, Texas.
Yeah, there's no way they can come back from this. Apraxia holding an FC that he is most likely not going to break given his accuracy. He does finally drop some hundreds on those streams, but we've seen a lot of players drop hundreds there. So it's all Apraxia right now. Minwoo has a fantastic supporting combo right now, but Abraham R having a little bit of trouble towards the end of the map here. He's actually had the most trouble out of Texas completely, but Minwoo did have an early break that he recovered from. He does break again at the end, but it doesn't really matter.
Oh, Apraxia
Everyone's
is
broken on
breaking at the
Texas.
end.
Never
What
mind.
the heck? Wait, is this comebackable?
200,000 score difference. Wooey and Parakeet both at 400 combo. I think they're going to be able to claw back some score. I don't know if it's comebackable, given that Lulzep is having some trouble at the end and Parakeet broke.
Okay, now it's not.
Yeah.
I don't know that it ever was, but it looked like it for a second there.
Wooey's hitting these end ones with double S accuracy. Finger control at the ending here. Abraham R and Lulzep and Wooey all drop, but it doesn't matter.
That's an Apraxia moment. 0 miss slider break from Xavier himself. Top scores by 200K. That's a pretty big gap.
Yeah, that's a big one.
The final margin of victory was 223,000 points, and Praxia top scored by 230,000 points. So you can do the math on that yourselves at home.
I will not be doing math this morning.
Yeah, you're done with math after those percentages yesterday. Huh?
Not happening. Those were elite level percentages. That was like a whole 5 minutes of math. Too much.
That's the 2-0. Texas gets the break point, gets it consolidated, and now Illinois maybe pick something that's a little bit wackier than the King of Lions. I would really expect like any of those maps that we've been talking about, but maybe they know something I don't.
This is Massachusetts Night of Nights level. Like them picking King of Lions first.
What would feel really bad, I think, is if they go for one of those maps that's favored to them and they win it by like 1,000,000 points, and then they just think, man, we could have been 1-1. And it's Fremont too, Atama no Taiso.
Okay. All right, Illinois. AIM map.
It's a quote-unquote low AR, because it's like that old-fashioned style and it's AR9, so it does have a little bit of a reading kind of component to it that if it were like a modern map, it'd be, you know, AR 9.3, 9.5, something like that. It makes it a little more difficult, but yeah.
Weird, awkward aim.
I really expected this pick either. Like, this is not one of the maps that I named when we've talked about Illinois.
Yeah, I don't know what Illinois is exactly doing. Like, we've seen some teams mispick like once, and then Illinois maybe twice here. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe they're just ridiculously confident in their hidden abilities on this map, and then they'll just have Parakeet Hard Rock. Maybe Lulzep Hard Rock. That would be fun. But Texas definitely has a host of mods to pick on this map, given their player base. I'm sure we'll be seeing Minwoo on Hidden.
Yeah, this is Wooey Hidden, Parakeet Hard Rock, Lulzep no mod, Minwoo Hidden, Apraxia Hard Rock, Abraham no mod, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Assuming the rosters stay the same as they are right now, that would be most likely, I think, mod combos.
Yeah, I think we'd be likely to see that. We might see some over modding from some teams, but
Yo, Lulzep easy?
Lulzep
Atama no
easy?
Taiso easy?
Maybe?
Is this an easyable map? I don't know if this is an easyable map.
That would be a Hoshizada moment. That would be absolutely ridiculous.
Let's see, off stream, I guess we didn't see, but it occurred. Unknown Beat Hidden FC'd this last night, so players here have a lot to live up to in this match.
Yeah, they really do. So we are seeing overmod from Texas.
So Abraham Hard Rock making it maybe a little easier for him to read, but the other mods as predicted.
Yep.
Hey, we're
So
good at this.
good start. Good start to this day. While we giving us the scribbles to
It's
say
a no skip. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Who's gonna misread the aim first?
Abraham R is apparently,
Abraham.
but Wowie
And
as
Wowie.
well. Okay.
Not the first two players that I would have expected to miss. Abraham maybe, because Hard Rock on this map is decently hard. But Wowie was maybe just a little bit of a miss aim because he's playing perfectly fine and his accuracy is up there.
Yeah, I believe that was just a miss aim for Wowie, but lead's gonna go over to Texas with a break from Lalzap. Braxia having a grand old time out-acking Parakeet by a couple percent. Inwu, though, finding a break, so 2 FCs against 1 and a near FC. Combo advantage. Pretty even at this point. Oh, Minwoo, another break. He's having a little trouble with, and Abraham misses as well. Okay, well, here you go, Illinois. We'll just toss this right on over to you guys. Parakeet 95% act versus Apraxia 97, but Wowie 100 or 1 miss, maybe 0 100s with that accuracy in this combo. Not anymore. And 200,000 score lead just like that for Illinois. With just a quarter of the map to go, I think this one's pretty much settled. Where are the team scores on screen? Like, are you even looking at the screen? Whoa, whoa,
like
he broke on the
moving
bus slider.
objects. Parakeet's holding the FC for Illinois right now, but Minwoo breaks, so that's a chance.
Lalzap and Minwoo both brought Apraxia broke.
And Apraxia, yep, that's it. All right, Illinois has taken their first point on the back of Parakeet Hard Rock on Atama no Taiso. That is a very impressive play from him.
95 act, but 96 act.
6. All right, so a really, really good play from Parakeet to bring Illinois into the win. That is not an easy map with Hard Rock per se. It is not, something that everyone in the world has HDHR'd or HR'd. I'm pretty sure the leaderboards still have some no mod FCs on it. So
Yeah,
good one.
Beats Hidden FC from yesterday would have been like rank 20 if Score V1, maybe even higher.
Yeah, that's
not a map
cool.
that has a lot of modded FCs. Texas still in the lead with the 2-1. Illinois will feel a little bit better now that they're on the board, though.
Yeah, Parakeet's accuracy definitely put him a little bit lower on the leaderboard, but it still puts him up in the top, like, 40. Top 35, maybe? Top 30? Something like that. I don't know.
Let's just keep going up by 5, and eventually we'll get there.
I hate, it's like the accuracies don't line up, because you go to, like, number 36 is 95.58, and then you go to 96, but then the next one jumps to back down to 95, and then you go up to 97. Like,
just about where you hit the hundreds, I guess.
Yeah.
Not as though it's a very long map. 915 combo.
Randy Emmy inbounds. Here we go.
Shoutouts to White Cat Hidden Hard Rock FC with just under 98 AC on the top diff. On the top diff.
That's a play. That's exactly what you love to see.
Granny is coming. Oh boy. Hard Rock 2, the pick from Texas. No big surprise there. Dance all night. The Hard Rock Tech pick here. Some weird 1-6 sliders and all that sort of thing.
Texas map.
Texas map.
So I don't think their lineup would stay the same for this. If it does, I'd be very surprised because I don't think this is an Abraham R map. But Abraham R is one of their stronger tech player, or their Hard Rock players rather, except for the style of map at least. But it looks like actually it's Minwoo subbing out.
Who's subbing out for Pizza Lovers? Who?
Pizza Lovers would be fine on those.
I usually think of him as more of an aim map player than a tech map player, but we'll see. Illinois swapping out Lalzap potentially, so does that mean Rani is here and will be playing her first map in USC?
Sorry, I meant Vinswag.
Oh. Hey, let's troll.
Wow, Wowie, thank you. Oh my goodness.
Hilarious. So funny.
Shadoo's hitting him with the S.
Play Epic Troll XD. Can I get an S underscore emote?
Yeah, Can we get those? Can we get
Miles
that?
Miles 01S. Does he have that? He should if he doesn't.
I think he has something like that. One of those. So there's Vinswag. Abraham R and Apraxia staying in for the Hard Rock. I'm not surprised to see Apraxia here. To be perfectly honest, I don't really think this is an Abraham R map. I think Abraham R is actually more of a base mechanics player than Pizza Lovers is. Because I feel like whenever I see Abraham R, I think like straight streams and like jumps and, you know, that style of map. I don't really think Dance All Night, but we could be surprised.
We'll see if Vinswag is warmed up and ready for this one. This will be his first map in, so never know how well players are going to be playing at the very beginning of a match. And he's going to be the first one to instantly break on a long game.
Good start to the map here for neither team. Accuracy's dropping into the bottom of the barrel, but it is still early.
90% parakeet. Let's go.
So we love to see it. It's going to stay dead even on the basis that there is, on each team, one player with good accuracy, one player with mildly adequate accuracy, and one that has died. So we'll see what happens later on in the match. Texas is taking an advantage on Abraham R's accuracy over Vinswag right now. But Parakeet versus Pizza Lovers is really the duel we're all here to see.
I know when I get up in the morning to commentate Osu, I think to myself, who's going to get a 90% AC FC today? And Apraxia is going to break for Texas. That'll give the lead over to Illinois. He's not going to be pleased with that one. About halfway through.
Yeah, not a good point to break at here. Pizza Lovers goes as well.
All right. Well, Vince breaks, as does Abraham. So everybody's just kind of shitting the bed. Woey, though, really? Still alive with the FC, just on... no. Okay, it's Parakeet with 92%, 91% accuracy. The only combo on the board.
I cannot believe the Parakeet is going to B-rank carry Illinois to a win. And he breaks, but it's still going to be Illinois because he held combo for longer than everyone on Texas who has 0 combo. And this map is very short.
Everybody's literally just dead. Why are we playing this map? Why did this get picked? Nobody can play it at all. The winning score is going to be like 1.7 million.
Yeah, literally just Woey, basically, that could play this map reliably, it looks like. He had an unfortunate break, but his accuracy is the only one that screams, hey, I can do this. And he does break again at the ending with the highest score in the lobby at only 674,000, which, to be honest, is very good for this map. And he has under 10 100s and only slider breaks. So great job to Woey. Parakeet holding it down for his team with the B rank into the end of the map at almost 600,000 score, beating everybody on Texas.
Well, that was a map that got played in the video game. Good. I mean, good job to Woey. The 900s. That's like when you look around the lobby, 9 100s looks pretty darn good.
Yeah, 61 on Parakeet and Pizza Lovers.
Oh, they tied their 100 count. Let's go.
Let's go. We love to see it. We love to see it. Vinswag, didn't do that bad, all things considered. He was in the bottom corner. Nobody really saw him. But
he's just toiling away kind of in obscurity down there.
he's putting the quiet work in. So shout out to Vinswag. Sorry, man.
And it is 2-2. Back on even terms here. The next Illinois pick. What are they going to surprise us with next? Is it going to be just a straight up Nomad 2 pick?
I really want to see Nomad 2 again. The last time we saw Nomad 2, it didn't go well.
God,
for
that was...
Ohio SoCal.
No, I think the worst Nomad 2 was
it was Virginia, Florida. That's what it was.
Virginia, Florida. I want to say it may have been in... Was it in Stainless, NorCal?
Maybe?
Let's see. I feel like it was played in that match.
I know Florida, Virginia did not go well, so...
Okay, Stainless, NorCal did not play it, so Florida, Virginia, I think is the only time it's been played then.
Yeah.
And I mean, 1.9 million, I guess, isn't a bad score.
It's not bad, but I remember watching the beginning of the map, and people had a rough time with some of the cuts.
And
this is not like your standard Nomad 2.
There's the hidden 3 pick. So area hidden coming out from Illinois. That was going to happen eventually. There was not a way around it. Expected that one to be played at some point or other.
It has to happen. It's got to happen. I think right now, the only thing we're looking for is either a Wowie FC or not a single person doing well on this map.
I think most players who are competent with the AR8 have been doing pretty well on this for the most part.
I feel like we've seen like a complete underperformance on this map in my mind from a lot of teams.
I mean, Ohio double FC'd it. Aryu Kablaze double FC'd this.
Okay,
so...
that was the exception that I was gonna tell you about, because Kablaze had the 4x100,
yeah,
which has been the best play by far.
Kablaze gamed real hard
Last night in general, yeah.
I wonder who the third is for Texas on this one. Okay, it's Abraham, I guess. All right.
There we go.
Illinois has like 2 players on this map.
Yeah, so the best 2 plays we've seen on this thus far have been Digital Hypno and Kablaze with 400s and 8 100s, but most other people have not even come close to FCing. Oh, I lied. Rectigon, 98.99. Obviously, there's Aryu and Vaxe as well, but Aryu, Vaxe. Kablaze notable with the accuracy. By a decent amount has top scored this map for the tournament. Unless someone in this match here can pull off like almost double S-ing.
Well, if anybody can do it, there is always there's Wowie. Wowie is the AR8 gamer.
Yeah. Minwoo, you know, I wouldn't sleep on his AR8 as well.
I don't know how well Minwoo's been playing lately. We'll see how it translates into the low AR pick. Abraham with some early act drops as well as Parakeet. If I were Illinois, I'd be a little concerned for my third slot there, because you know Wowie and Lalzep will be fine, but Parakeet, man, the 10.3 gamer coming in for the AR8 hidden.
He's played almost everything thus far. They really don't have much in place of him right now.
They just are missing. They're missing Ranny, and they were missing Vinswag. I mean, they've not had Ranny at all, so I guess that doesn't really... Oh, Parakeet.
Oh, Parakeet missing the single stack.
I think he just didn't see the note. Like, he just didn't try to play it, because he didn't read it. Meanwhile,
Texas.
Yeah, I don't know. Wowie Zach is lower than I expected it to be. That's actually what I noticed. He actually hit a couple hundreds in the first 200 combo.
Yeah, he's going to be able to recover it a little bit on these streams, at least. Most players are going to drop some accuracy here. Kanyo does find a break on a jump.
I feel like this is one of those AR8 hidden maps where, like, anyone can break at any time. That's exactly what I was going to say. Yes, 100% what I was going to say precisely.
Wow, that is unfortunate for Texas.
Minwoo, Konyo, Parakeet all breaking. Parakeet still down at a solid 88% AC, which
Parakeet missing again.
Parakeet doesn't even have 100,000 points. Despite the fact that Wowie and Lalzep are still FCing, Texas is going to hold on to the lead for a while just because Parakeet's score is so low.
Yeah, this is actually... He is half Kanyo's score, and they broke it almost the same time. He did have a couple breaks before that, but the reason Illinois is going to be so dominant in this map right now is that even though it looks like Illinois is having a rough time with Parakeet finding all these breaks, he is the only player that is finding breaks for them, and Minwoo and Kanyo have found a couple, so it's gonna be difficult for Texas to keep themselves in this unless Lalzep or Wowie miss like now halfway through the map. And both of them have insane accuracy. Wowie holding up at 99.57. Lalzep a little bit lower, but he's still above 98.
Yeah, this is the point in the map at which Lalzep and Wowie are just gonna kind of take over with the combos growing as high as they are. Parakeet actually recovering his combo okay as well, trying to do what he can to get that score back up. I mean, his accuracy obviously still in the tank, but wow, that's a close freaking score, by the way.
With Wowie finding a break.
Oh.
I didn't even see that until I looked at the stream.
Yeah.
Wowie has actually dropped.
So, well...
I was wondering why it went over to Texas, and I was like, oh, the score lead went over there.
I figured it was just because Parakeet had 89 AC, to be honest. And he, like... I really thought that was it, but it's actually the Wowie break. Walzep and Abraham are matching combos, and Minwoo and Konyo both with much better combo. Or even combo to Parakeet, much better combo than Wowie. There's the break from Abraham, though.
Ooh, that's big, because that's two, like, kind of combos on Texas compared to Lulzep's FC and Parakeet now holding combo.
Oh,
Lulzep breaks on a single tap. He's shaking. He's shaking.
Oh,
he shook off of it.
No.
And everyone on Illinois.
Everyone everywhere broke except for Minwoo.
It's Minwoo. It's literally Minwoo, and he's going to win it for Texas.
All he has to do is not completely die, and Minwoo's just going to win this last Ki and then take the map.
Lulzep hummus, did I just see that? No.
Oh, man.
He shook off that note
Jeez.
as hard as I possibly could have seen him. That was so unfortunate. Parakeet still having a rough time on this match. He is still yet to hit the score that, like, Konyo hit halfway through the map.
Well, Minwoo gonna top score, I think, or at least very, very similar to Wowie and Lulzep. Take a look. Oh, Lulzep did end up. Excuse me, I forgot. Lulzep Abraham gonna have the top scores. Minwoo gonna have the best score in that last Ki. That's another break point, and it's on an AR8 hidden.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And once again, you know, the math comes out here, right? Texas won that by about 165,000 points. And Parakeet was about 175,000 points below Konyo as the next worst score. So, if Illinois had a third player who could play AR8 hidden, they would have been right up there, but they just didn't. Where's Randy Emi? Does Randy Emi play AR8 hidden? Probably.
Maybe. Right? Definitely over
probably,
Parakeet.
I would say probably higher than 310k.
Yeah.
With 90, and definitely better than 90% AC.
Yeah, the AR8 hidden in this semifinals pool is not nearly hard enough to be going, you know, B rank 300k on this.
No, but when you're more or less a high AR trick, not one trick per se, but like, yeah, it's a struggle to have to come in for maps like that. I think Illinois was just putting all their eggs in the Wowie Lulzep basket, and then neither of them FC'd. Because if either of them had FC'd, they would have won that by a bunch. I mean, when, like, it would have been 300,000 more score. So
absolutely crazy.
Unfortunate state of affairs for Illinois. Texas with a breakpoint on a surprising pick, and their own pick to come now for a 4-2 lead. Let's see how it goes for them. I think, I don't think you go DT4. I still think Nomad 1 is a viable pick here for Texas.
Yeah, definitely. I think most of these nomads that are left should be fine for Texas. They have a lot more open in this pool, personally, than I think Illinois has, but there's still enough for Illinois right now that they are still going to be able to work with this a lot.
And Hard Rock 3 is going to be the pick, so we are going to see, I believe for the first time, the 6.5. This one has been banned out a lot, has not been getting played.
Ooh, yes.
You could say it's been denied in most of the previous matches. Ha ha ha, I'm gonna go see myself out now.
People have banned this quite a bit. We were actually gonna pick this last night and they banned it. But we have yet to see this map enough right now. Also, something I totally just realized is that Shadooz is the ref for this match.
Yes.
And I am commentating this match.
Yes.
And we have a match in like an hour.
An hour, yeah, it's at 18. he said when he saw this match get rescheduled, he was like, "Hey, I can take that. That's a fine. I can finally be useful because that's a time that I can do."
So neither of us have warm up here. Let's go.
Being a European ref in USA States Cup is actually a struggle, but all of the refs I know and trust apparently are European. So once you get past like the people who have been reffing everything in this tournament, everyone else I know is European. Because you've got like really. You've got like Mike L and Kali, and then there's like Brew, but the rest it's like who else do I know? It's like Shadooz and Yaz and Kumala, like all these, and then Nick, like all these EU people.
So many EU people, and then half of like the other refs are just playing in the tournament.
Well, we don't know where one of your teammates is. Corrected to our. Well,
we don't know where one of your teammates is. Sorry. Hate to break it to you.
Yeah, we lost your teammate. Sorry.
We left him at the train station. We'll grab him later.
This is like, you know, Drake, Where's Apraxia?
That is it. That's it right there. Illinois, always the accommodating hosts. But still the same lineup for Illinois. They have run these three on almost every map with the exception of the one Vinswag played. But I do imagine that 6.5 HR will go better, at least for Parakeet, than the AR8 Hidden did, so this could be closer.
Yeah, if he could, like, ack a single note.
At all?
I didn't know he was this bad at accuracy, or if he's just having an off day or something.
Oh, I'm going to be honest. Parakeet is like a short 10.3 DT, like farmer-ish map player. Not even necessarily farm, but just ridiculously fast aim. Nothing. Like, literally, I think based on that playstyle, he has almost no finger control for maps like this that are this slow. So his accuracy on something like Scorby 2, where you need really good timing on sliders to not drop 100, is what's killing him. So you see, like, almost every slider he's dropping 100 because he's either clicking early or late.
If you look at his UR bar, he's hitting everything late in this map, and he's broken as well as Lolzep. So Wowie with a 99% act trying to keep Illinois afloat, but three-way still intact for Texas. This was a very good pick, I think, for Texas against an Illinois team that this is really not the specialty of.
Yeah, definitely.
Minwoo, Apraxia, Konyo, all very solid 6.5 players, I think. Very experienced with it. You know, the more you play tournaments, I think stuff like 6.5, stuff like AR8 Hidden, those are the types of maps that you see more often than I think the average player will see. And you know, Parakeet, not a 6.5 player. Lolzep, not a 6.5 player. Wowie doing what he can, but man, like, he's got the FC with the best accuracy, second best accuracy in the lobby. Now best accuracy in the lobby as Konyo drops.
Oh, and Apraxia, so this is going to be a little bit closer halfway through the map now, but Illinois has 0 supporting combo.
I'd say Lolzep broke as well. It's literally just Minwoo versus Wowie, the only two players with combo right now. Wowie, in fact, with the lead over him by about 30k on the accuracy, but Texas had set up a pretty sizable lead based on the early breaks from Parakeet and Lolzep, so they're going to hold on to that for now. Especially the act difference as well.
There goes Apraxia again, but as of right now, in my mind, and Konyo actually, so this is, I was about to say, in my mind, this is not very comebackable given that Texas has a very, very large score lead and there's no supporting combos in Illinois, but with everyone dropping on Texas and Parakeet starting to come back a little bit, Konyo finding another drop here. As long as Apraxia and Konyo keep dropping or Minwoo drops, Illinois is probably not going to win this, but Parakeet does find a break.
Wow,
and there was
Wowie, Parakeet both broke.
Unfortunate.
Why do we talk? Like, why do we say words with our mouth holes?
You know what? You know what? I don't believe in caster cursing. Just FC the map, forehead.
Well, Minwoo now is gaming, and nobody can stop him.
He's shook on those doubles.
And he shook off of that slider,
from the slider breaker. Yeah. He's shaking a ton right now. His cursor is not what a Minwoo cursor looks like. Look at that on the jumps.
Yeah,
oh
that was really
goodness.
sketchy. Doesn't matter. Fortunately, at this point, he has done more than enough for Texas on this point, but that was a really unlucky bit of shake.
That is a very good score from Minwoo, 800,000 plus. He's putting in the work to match Wowie here. And even though he broke at the ending, it doesn't matter. Wowie actually breaks on the slider at the end. But Minwoo with a fantastic score for Texas. And a slider break S? Let's go.
Yes, sir.
No 50, actually. No 50.
Wait. How did
He slider broke off of, like, the middle of the slider then.
That's weird.
He must have missed a slider tick and then got back on it and hit the end of the slider because of the shake. Is there a slider tick on that slider? I didn't know that. So apparently, you can slider break in Score V2 without getting a 50 as long as you only miss a slider tick and come back for the end of it. That's something that I actually haven't seen before.
You learn something new every day.
Really? I didn't know. Well, that slider was not long as well. That shake must have been so minuscule that it was enough to just drop that. But Theory of Eternity...
Here he is, get 700k every map. that actually
Yeah.
like what's been happening? Let's see. 700, 600, 600, 700, 600. 600. Wow, he's actually dead ass. He even got 600k on the NFL warm up.
Wow.
Well, he is actually between 600k and 800k on every single map.
Wowie is like almost all the way there to being like top max percent by a very high amount if he just didn't break like once every map. Like Wowie is one of those players that is cursed to be like almost the best player ever, but always finds that one break that keeps him from it. And, you know, nothing short of expected from Wowie. Easily, you know, probably one of the best players in this lobby in general. I like, at the risk of, you know, not giving enough credit to some of these Texas players, but Wowie is like the dominating force in this match. And I feel like he always is for Team Illinois. Like every year Illinois shows up and their roster's a little bit different, but Wowie is like that constant that is just like there.
I feel safe in my heart because I know at the end of the day I will come home and Wowie will be waiting for me.
It's yes.
He will be there and I can be calmed by his presence, his zen-like nature, his ability to hit weird sliders, and his sense of humor on such things as the NFL Fox theme.
Humor. Oh my goodness.
Wowie is the hero that we do not deserve.
But that we need. Oh.
I mean,
all right.
You know?
Well, that's what it's all about, and you know, going into Night of Nights, we're gonna see if Wowie can be that hero for Illinois.
And yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen any weird
No mod
mods.
6?
We haven't seen any weird mods on this map. We've seen hidden hard rock, and like that's it.
I think this is a very easy, viable map because, like, even though it's super dense with, you know, even just no mod and hidden on easy, the rhythms for the song are not very complex. So as long as you've played this and like actually attempted to kind of try and memorize this, it would probably be very doable for someone that put in the effort to easy this. Abraham R is going to miss with Hard Rock early with Parakeet.
Yeah, you know, I was talking last night about how this is much more a rhythm map than like an aim or anything map, because the circles exactly follow the song. Like, you know exactly how many circles are going to be in every single burst because it just straight up follows the music. But we're going to get into this stacked section that's very tricky for a lot of people and see if everyone makes it through okay. We've seen quite a few breaks in this from misreads on these perfect stacks from especially hidden and no-mod players.
So we have 2 FCs for Texas right now, and Abraham R has recovered from his earlier break. Parakeet also recovered, slightly worse from that. Lulzep did have an early break, but his accuracy beats
break from
almost
Wowie.
everyone. That's not what you like to see for Illinois.
That's not good.
We need to see like 2 breaks from Texas.
And
soon.
We need to see like everyone to break from Texas
3 now.
because Parakeet just broke. Texas needs to completely fall apart for Illinois to have a chance at this.
Yeah, basically, this needs to come down to Lulzep just needs to be the only one holding combo.
Is this going to be the end of the Wowie theory? Will this be the end of the Wowie theory? I think he's got time to make up the score that he needs.
If he FCs the rest of the map, I'm pretty sure he can hit it. Which is possible for Wowie. I would very much not be surprised if Wowie just hit everything. Because this is the Wowie theory. He's almost the best to FC, but he's never quite there. So that one break is Wowie's one break, and now he's going to hit everything else in, you know, 600k.
Also, can I give just a big shout out to... Never
What's
mind.
up?
I was going to say Dual Akira, and then he instantly broke. Because he was holding an FC with like 99.7 AC.
I'm looking at Lulzep with like the one slider break early in the map and at 99.5.
Yep. Dual Akira was FC 99.73, and then he just kind of died. Lulzep now taking over the top accuracy. And
Wowie going for that 600k.
Yeah, I think it's actually gonna happen, isn't it? Oh my god.
It's gonna happen.
The Wowie theory.
At, like, the last second, Wowie's gonna hit 600k, and there it is, Wowie.
Also, shoutouts to Minwoo.
Yeah, and
because
Abraham
this is,
as well.
oh my
my god! No! Shoutouts to Minwoo. There is no chance. There is no way that just happened. Shouts to Minwoo.
Shoutouts to Dual Akira, instantly breaks. Shoutouts to Minwoo, instantly breaks. Shoutouts to Wowie Theory, 676k. It's just like, that's 8 maps in a row, or 7 maps in a row. The Wowie Theory is too strong.
I cannot believe this. Also, Abraham R, 1 miss early in the map, 877k Hard Rock. I cannot believe this. There is no way that just happened. God. There is no way that we just inted Minwoo that hard.
We inted Minwoo, we inted Dual Akira, we Wowie theoried, like, this is just...
Wowie theoried.
The Wowie theory. Okay, so what's the last pick? What is Texas gonna pick that will ensure Wowie gets between 600 and 800k?
No mod 2. No mod 2.
And no mod 1, no mod 2... No mod 5, no mod 6?
Texas, you are manually picking.
Well, yeah. You're always manually picking.
They are
unless
really
you unless you
now.
roll the like number of remaining maps, but that is not a frequent sort of thing.
Oh, that's true. Maybe they shouldn't play no mod 2. Wowie FC's that.
God. This is like one of the most, I feel like, one of the most famous
exciting
songs, right? Like,
yeah,
everybody knows Night of Nights, like everyone, and it's Hard Rock #1, so it's not No Mod 1, but it's Hard Rock 1, which is basically the same thing.
This is like unironically another Wowie Theory map.
This is 100% Wowie Theory. He's gonna miss at like the
right after that long stream, the second one.
Yeah, exactly. The second Ki, you break at what is it, like 800 combo or 900 combo, and then you get 700k. I can't wait.
No, the Wowie theory is not that he always reaches 600,000 or higher. It's that he's always within 600,000 or 700,000.
Yeah, it's like his score is between 600 and 800k. Like literally every single map in this match he's been in that range, and even one of the 2 warm-ups.
Never more, never less.
Yeah. Cursed to never get above 800k, but also blessed to never get below 600k. That is the Wowie theory.
You know, I feel like the Wowie theory is almost like our way of just saying that Wowie is the most consistent player ever.
Yeah, but it's like it's an unfortunate sort of consistency. I mean, if this were grand finals, it would be a good sort of consistency, right? 600, 800k, you're probably not going to be too unhappy. But in semifinals, like, that's a little lower than you would hope for.
Hey, you want to FC at least like something.
Like, I thought he would FC like, you know, Hidden 3. I thought he would FC Hidden 1. But maybe
he'll FC Kanzen Kankak Dreamer.
This is not with a capital N, not a
maybe.
Map.
I said hard maybe.
All right, fair. Man,
this is like easy.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really straightforward pick. Of course, the really bad option, of course, the bad end here would be if Wowie got 500k on this. That would be like the really depressing way to go out of the Wowie theory.
But you know what? All right, I do say that Wowie over aim. All right, there's Wowie's one break. He's gonna FC the rest of the map now.
If he FCs the rest of the map, he gets like 800k.
I feel like the Wowie theory at this point is just Wowie misses at least once per map.
Yeah, but that's
only
boring.
Once.
There's no fun in that.
Yeah, that's true.
We did get the early break from Abraham as well, so Minwoo Pizza versus Parakeet Lolzep.
And a decent accuracy lead for Illinois on the basis that Minwoo is at 95.
Yeah, but this is a Pizza Lovers map. He is an aim player. So
yeah, that's true, but when Hard Rock is thrown in, aim does kind of go out the window because there are a lot of good aim players in this tournament that have broken. Parakeet misses the jump that we expected.
Speaking of good players breaking, Parakeet breaking on. He broke on the first stream though. You're not supposed to break on the first stream. You're supposed to wait till the second stream.
Honestly, in my match yesterday, something I did notice is that when I played that first stream and I hit the 2 single taps after, it's actually more difficult than the second one going into a slider. I'm pretty sure Skill also broke the first stream yesterday. And did Fleslin? Fleslin broke the second one.
Fleslin broke on the second one with like insane act too, because he SS'd through the
like
first ki.
99.7 second stream. But it is quite literally just Lulzep for Illinois, and I feel like that's what it's been on like a lot of maps today. Lulzep like the only remaining combo for them.
Yeah, I'm very happy for Lulzep to be performing well, but it's just unfortunate that it's not coming in a situation where it's leading to wins. As Minwoo Pizza still holding the FC for Texas, and Abraham just with that very early miss, recovering just fine.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting on the second stream here. By the way, Minwoo's accuracy? You know, Minwoo doesn't strike me as the person to be down at 97, though.
He's been pretty shaky, though, so he's maybe struggling a little bit just overall. Second stream!
Everyone hits it.
All right, so that time everyone made it through.
This is like the equivalent of like quarterfinals when everyone hit the thing on Makeruza.
Dude, but most of the time people did not hit the thing, so.
Except for the match where everyone did.
Yeah.
Wowie and Lulzep. Lulzep breaks! That's it. That's
Lulzep, no.
Wowie theory is taking effect, however.
Yeah, but if he FCs, he might get over 7, or might get like 800k if he doesn't miss again, so.
What are the chances that he doesn't over-aim something?
In the last Ki especially?
Like on these jumps?
I think
like
he hits these. His aim control's fine.
These he hits, but there's one big one after this. Ooh, he dropped a couple hundreds there. He's feeling it. He's feeling himself.
Well, let's see here. He's got, what, the last about 300 combo, and he's got to get no more than about 180k score.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna get. I think he might break the Wowie theory, and it's not gonna matter because they're still
Wowie
gonna lose
missed.
because Texas is
Wowie.
up by 700k.
Wowie miss. Yes. Yes.
He missed
Wowie.
the Wowie
Yes,
theory.
Wowie.
The Wowie
The
theory.
Wowie theory. Let's go.
Theory,
The Wowie theory. Oh my god.
Pizza and Minwoo about a double FC, by the way, and close this one out for Texas.
Yeah, sorry to Texas. We haven't been focusing on you, but like, congratulations, you won the map very handedly with those like almost three-way FC.
It's a million points. There's a break from Pizza and Minwoo. No FCs for Texas. Why?
No FCs.
Oh my god. But the Wowie theory.
Abraham R with 1,000,000+ though.
The Wowie theory.
The Wowie theory.
The Wowie theory never failed.
It literally is the most consistent thing in the world.
Oh my god, the
it
Wowie
is like
theory, dude.
Anyone in the world who's like taken physics, Wowie theory is like the Planck's constant of OSU. Like, this is absolutely insane.
Oh my god, dude. And that's Texas moving on. They set up a date later on today with Washington, in fact. That should be okay. Can we get an 18 seed into the finals week of the tournament?
Finals.
That would be pretty dope, honestly.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm excited to see Conrad Mitten FC every map next weekend.
Next week is a Conrad pool.
Yeah, next week's a Conrad pool along with Verterix. So I think that Washington is gonna win the tournament. Honest to God, that would be the most scuffed thing. That would be so scuffed.
Conrad
if
1v9.
Washington won.
Conrad 1v9.
Let's see it. It's the Wowie theory for Washington.
If Conrad,
where's the Conrad 1v9 theory?
If Conrad gets over X score, they win every map. Let's go through all of their MPs and figure out the exact coefficient needed.
Oh my goodness. Texas wins, meanwhile the chat Wowie theory, yeah.
True.
Ohio will, like, unironically come very close to winning this tournament, if not winning.
Is New York good this year? They're okay.
Yes.
They're okay. They're not bad.
They are good in that sense, yeah.
I think New York versus Colorado is actually a very even matchup that we'll be seeing in a couple hours here because it's like Fancy Lad versus Taquito, and then the supporting cast for both
Toki
teams.
maybe? Toki as well?
Yeah, Toki I think is just a really solid supporting player. So that's going to be, I think, an interesting matchup.
Definitely. I feel bad for Colorado. They've had to go up against the number 8 seeded Massachusetts and number 10 seeded New York. They are just getting all the close matches today. They have
Yeah.
had no break. Colorado has had absolutely 0 breaks in this tournament. They have been battling through. They got knocked to losers bracket first round, unfortunately, and now they've been kind of like going through it. They didn't have a bad match last for their first one against Oregon. It did not go as well as they wanted it to, though. They only went 6-4 against Oregon.
That was a close one, and that was kind of a weird situation with like the ref kind of playing along with us in the commentary booth, wanting the match to go faster. I don't know. I don't know, but I think Colorado beats New York. But I think it's a very close matchup, and then they play Stateless. The winner of that plays Stateless, and that's another very close. Like both the matchups this afternoon, later this evening, I should say, I think are going to be pretty good. On paper, those look like solid ones. So,
Well, we'll have to see what comes up for that match. Which is at which is
19.
soon. Which is soon.
It's at 19 UTC. It's an hour and 45 minutes. So not the soonest, but not the longest either.
We will not be stall commentating.
Yeah, I would say we
for an
won't be
hour
stall
45.
commentating for 40 minutes like we did last night. That was fun as hell, though. Not gonna lie, we're just like bullshitting about fucking Idkey's practice regimen and stuff.
I could not believe I talked about Idkey for like 6 minutes.
That was a good time. Not gonna lie, that was a good time. But yeah, so we're gonna be sending this one over to Konyo Cup. We'll host to them, I think, for whatever's going on over there. I'm not sure. They've got a winner's bracket match in Division 3, so you guys can check that out and around the tournament scene. And we'll be back at 3 p.m. Eastern, 19 UTC, for the next matchup between Colorado and New York. So going to be congratulations to Texas on advancing. Thank you, Illinois, for playing this year, and we'll see them next year, I am sure.
I'm sure.
But for me and Chillier, thank you for watching, and see you guys a little later on.